Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. It's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Batting third, first baseman number 44. Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Slider's in for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Marte stands at first with one out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, being especially careful here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goldschmidt with a swing and a ball sent out to deep left. Pesky going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy to plate with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. A ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Check swing grounder to the right side. Miller's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier giving chase, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Here's David Freese to stand in. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 6.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Freese, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pitch.
High and deep to right center. Kiermaier is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Ramos has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Digging in now, Adam Frazier. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now batting,
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4, the Rays nothing. Digging in, Ryan Schimpf. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Curveball stays a little high that time. C.J. Cron waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. 1 away.
Batting set, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the run. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Arrieta gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Line drive to center field, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, Clayton Pesky, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pesky, originally from New York State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Marte is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now a 4-1 game. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 strike now from Archer. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Miller is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pesky is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Brad Miller, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one just missed outside. Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he bites it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hot shot down the line. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Miller gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Harrison has it. And that's out number 1.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Kiermaier is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Batter number 5, shortstop, Matt Duffy.
In now, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And that one right down Main Street. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jacob Faria will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
34, Jacob Faria.
Josh Harrison stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball three. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Up next for
Here's the
Pittsburgh,
catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Miller. On to first, and there were two down.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Schebler. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 5, the Rays 1. Leading off the inning, Ryan Schimpf. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swinging strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Accurate is Marte. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Up next for the Rays, C.J. Cron hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
High in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Now another 1-2. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down here 5-1. Chi-Wei Hu, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Chi-Wei Hu.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. Pesky has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Josh Harrison waits on deck. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Three and one. Here it is. There's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Now a palm ball taken for a strike, 1-1. A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Pesky racing back. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Miller takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Four runs here in this half inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. Bucks out in front, 9-1. Stepping into the box, Scott Scheffler will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Clayton Pesky.
Now to the plate, Clayton Pesky comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball backs him off a bit. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Frazier is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Scorched to third, fielded by Freese. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail big. It's 9-1. Hunter Wood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 9, the Rays 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. To his left. Frazier. Throw on to first in time. One away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Matt Duffy.
So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Hims.
Ready now, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Arrieta's got his target. 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And the recovery won't be in time to get him at third, and that ought to be scored as a passed ball. Two balls and a strike to C.J. Cron.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Two-run job for C.J. Cron, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 9-3. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Vidal Nuno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Vidal Nuno.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Missed with a slider.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Home is there for it. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, right fielder Gregory.
Here's Gregory Polanco. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Schebler looks up. Gone! Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Josh Harrison stands in.
Second baseman, John.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pesky has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Bucks 10 and the Rays 3. And that brings up Scott Scheffler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
John Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco is there. 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder, Clayton Pesky.
Now at the plate, Clayton Pesky. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Stepping in now, Brad Miller. Fouled away.
Miller.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Guillermo Vasquez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Vasquez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That's popped up. Frazier over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Patrick Boyer will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here's a strike. Miller stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 10-4 score. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Romo.
Aaron Hicks is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, David Freese. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
David Freese.
First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. The batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Marte off for second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. He's running again. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Joey Wendell will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Wendell.
Bo Schultz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Bo Schultz.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Hitting for the Rams, number 7, Michael Johnson.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jesus Sucre will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Jesus Sucre.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there. They're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Harrison is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rays get one back here thanks to the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Bucks 10, the Rays 5. Joey Wendell will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 18.
Austin Pruitt enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Andreas Zamora is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Carlos Fernandez is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Christian Arroyo will also enter as he takes over at third base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Assad Kizilbash is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 82.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done, though.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Riding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Pittsburgh leads this one 10-5. Digging in, Scott Schebler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Right fielder, Scott
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th as he's in with a 2-base hit.
left fielder.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Clayton Pesky. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 1-1 home. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2. Popped him up. Polanco coming on. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Brad Miller. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Guillermo Vasquez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Guillermo Vasquez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Dickerson. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Michael Feliz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Stepping in now, Assad Kizilbash. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Rounded down the third baseline. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Pittsburgh Pirates, in a game with 7 home runs, earn the victory. Jake Arrieta gets the W on the mound. Chris Archer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final lineup for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Pirates, 10 runs on 11 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. The loss goes to Chris Archer. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.